Go to sleep. Well, hello and how are you? Hey, my friends, welcome to the Shindo, where the boredom never ends. That's right. Hey, this here is Shindo Briscoe, and today is August the 23rd, 2022, and we are live. That's right, we're live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Yep, that's right. We got some happy birthday shout outs going out to John Newman and Shenandoah Spears. So, without further ado, hey Shenandoah, hey John, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I must say. You know, you're a 1 more year older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey Shenandoah, hey John, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. Hey, hey, hey. Your happy birthday day today. All right, all right, all right. Let's just put it on out there, folks. Hey, I just had a friendly phone conversation with my son. Yeah, we were talking politics, and which is okay because there's always something that somebody needs to know about something subject that they're not schooled in very well, and so we had a conversation, and it went okay. I mean, it's not like I didn't hold any grudges against anything that was said or anything, so we're cool. Uh, I just wanted that out there because people get the opinion that sometimes I get upset or something. No, I don't get upset. Well, I can have a conversation, and somebody can let me know that uh, my way of thinking might be a little bit different than their way of thinking. But either way, it's a negotiable point, and go to sleep. That there voice thingy keeps coming on and gets in my way, starts typing up words and such. Anyway, yeah, all right. So I was happy to hear from him. Anyway, hang in there, Cody. We'll try to get things rolling for you. There are things that need to be done in your situation. We'll pray about that for sure, for sure. We'll always keep that prayer in mind. All right, all righty then. Hey, how about a weather forecast for the St. Charles viewing area before it goes away? Does that, after a few minutes, the weather forecast will just drop off and say, no way, we don't do it. It cuts the day in half. So we're going to go ahead and start off today's weather forecast for the St. Charles viewing area with um, sponsored by Helping Hands Ministries. No, Helping Hands Ministries. No, Helping Hands Thrift Store and Foster Care Closet. Yes, Helping Hands Thrift Store and Foster Care Closet, which is located at uh, 416 South Fifth Street, St. Charles, Missouri. So come on over there, take a little peruse through the store, find some great deals, and come back and buy more and more. Yep, that's right. They are a thrift shop, which is got it all. So go on in, take a look around. Changes every week. So every weekday is a different day in the wonderful shop of Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet. 416 South Fifth Street. It's right over there where you see the big sign says resale. All right, lots of sunshine today with a high temperature of 86 degrees Fahrenheit with the winds northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then for the remainder of the day, mostly clear skies, low temperatures of 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be light and variable. And then Wednesday, August the 24th, we're going to have intervals of clouds and sunshine. High temperatures of 86 degrees Fahrenheit with winds light and variable east to northeast at about 5 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies overnight, low temperatures around 65 degrees Fahrenheit. East to southeast winds at about 5 miles per hour. For Thursday, August the 25th, mainly sunny sky, high temperatures around 90 degrees Fahrenheit, winds west to southwest at about 6 miles per hour. Then a few clouds from time to time overnight, low temperatures of 68 degrees Fahrenheit, winds west at about 4 miles per hour. Friday, August the 26th. Mostly sunny skies. Stray shower or thunderstorm is possible here and there. High temperatures of 87 degrees Fahrenheit with winds north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies overnight, low temperatures of 67 degrees Fahrenheit with winds east to northeast at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for Saturday, August the 27th, partly cloudy with high temperatures of 88 degrees Fahrenheit east to south. We just call it southeasterly winds at 6 miles per hour, and a few clouds from time to time with low temperatures of 71 degrees Fahrenheit overnight. Winds will be southeast at about 5 miles per hour. And then for our fifth and final day of our 5 day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area, Sunday, August the 28th, some clouds and possibly an isolated thunderstorm in the afternoon. High temperatures near 90 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 30%. Partial cloudiness early with scattered showers and thunderstorms later during the night. Low temperatures of 72 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 50%. And that, my friends, is wraps up your 5 day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Alrighty then. Hey, we're looking for some friends to come on in, but so far we ain't got none. But that's all right. I digress. I can't do it. I gotta confess. I gotta fuss. I gotta fuss about bus. Gotta fuss about the bus. All right. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna sing a song. I am. Do what you wanna do if you really want to. Song lyrics: Green Door. Up. Midnight. One more night without sleeping. Watching till the morning comes creeping. Green door. Oh, what's that secret you're keeping? Well, there's a piano and they play it hot behind the green door. Green door. I don't know what they're doing, but they laugh a lot behind the green door. Oh, green door. Wish they'd let me in so I could find out what's behind the green door. Green door. But I once tried to tell them I'd been there. Door slam. Hospitality's thin there. Wondering just what's going on in there. Well, I saw an eyeball peeping through a smoky cloud behind the green door. Green door. When said Joe sent me, someone laughed out loud behind the green door. Green door. All I want to do is just join the happy crowd behind that green door. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, rock on it now. Oh, hey. Ooh, I said at midnight. Oh, one more night without sleeping. Oh, watching till the morning comes creeping. Green door. Oh, what's that secret you're keeping? Well, there's an piano and they play it hot behind the green door. Green door. Don't know what they're doing, but they laugh a lot behind the green door. Green door. I wish they'd let me in so I could find out what's behind the green door. Green door. Well, I saw a night ball peeping through a smoky cloud behind the green door. Green door. Oh, when I said Joe sent me something, laughed out loud behind the green door. Green door. All I want to do is join the happy crowd behind the green door. Green door. There you go. Hey, that was Green Door. Jim Lowell, Green Door. By the Wandering K Frog, 1986. No, 1968, that is. that up and beating that and dee bop and boo bop 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 the deep dee 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 da da do up bop and do what and dee da do bop da bop 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 both you bop 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 dee do bop do ha bop 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 do hey hey bop 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 bop. That's it. Don't be angry and you play it hot behind the green door. Don't know what they're doing, but they laugh a lot behind the green door. Green door. All right, all right. Anybody out there? Ain't nobody talking. Nobody talking to me. Nobody on the show. Don't know why. Ain't no one talking to me. No, no, nobody. Let's see. Song lyrics. Nobody knows the sorrows. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. But glory, hallelujah. Sometimes I'm standing crying, tears running down my face. I cry to the Lord, have mercy. Help me run this all race. Oh Lord, I have so many trials, so many pains and woes. I'm asking for faith and comfort. Lord, help me to carry this load. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Well, nobody knows but Jesus. Nobody knows all the trouble I've seen. I'm singing glory, glory, hallelujah. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrows. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. The trouble I've seen. I'm singing glory, glory, hallelujah. There you go. Yeah, well, that wasn't exactly the one I was looking for, but it'll work. You know, I stopped off at the Quick Shack one time to grab myself a beer and some cigarettes. And then the old man at the counter, he, he looked at me and he says, "Hey, son, song lyrics. I had one just like her. The one I loved back then." There you go. I said I stopped off at the Quick Shack one day for some beer and cigarettes. The old man, he took my money as he stared at my Corvette. Now he said I had one just like her, son, back in 1963. Till the man down at the bank, he come and took her, from me. Oh, she was hotter than a $2 pistol, and she was fastest thing around. Long and lean, every young man's dream. She turned every head in town. She was built and fun and hard to handle, son. And I'm glad you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. Well, then I handed him my keys and said, "Here, take her for a spin." The old man scratched his head and then he looked at me and then he grinned. He said, "Son, you just don't understand. It ain't the car I want. It's that brunette in your vet that turns me on. Oh, I had one just like her. Oh, It was hotter than a $2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. Long and lean, every young man's dream. She turned every head downtown. She was built and fun to handle, son, and I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. Lord, she was hotter than a $2 pistol, the fastest thing around. A long and lean, every young man's dream. She turned her head in town. She was built and fun to handle, son. Glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. There you go. I'm talking about a little bitty bear. I know a little bear named Teddy Bear. Song lyrics, Teddy Bear, red so fine. Well, I was on the outskirts of a little southern town, trying to reach my destination before the sun went down. The old CB was a blaring away on channel 19 when came a little boy's voice on the radio line. And he says, Breaker 19, is there anybody there? Oh, come on back, truckers, and talk to Teddy Bear. Well, I keyed up that mic and I said, You got it, Teddy Bear. And a little boy's voice came back on the air. Appreciate the break. Who we got out on that end? Well, I told him my handle, and then he began. Now, I know I'm not supposed to bother you fellas out there. Mama says you're busy and for me to stay off the air. But you see, I get lonely and it helps to talk because that's about all I can do. I'm crippled. I can't walk. I came back and I told him to fire up that mic and I'd talk to him as long as he'd liked. Well, this was my dad's radio, the little boy said, but I guess it's mine and mom's now because my daddy's dead. Dad had a wreck about a month ago. He was trying to get home in a blinding snow. Mom has to work now to make ends meet, and I'm not much help with my two crippled feet. She says not to worry, that we'll make it all right, but I hear her crying sometimes late at night. You know, there's just one thing I want more than anything else to see. Oh, I know you guys are too busy to bother with me. But you see, my dad used to take me for rides when he was home, but I guess that's all over now since my daddy's gone. Not a one break came on that old CB as that little crippled boy talked with me. I tried hard to swallow a lump that just wouldn't stay down as I thought about my boy back in Greenville town. Dad was going to take me and Mom with him later on this year. Why, I remember him saying, someday this old truck will be yours, Teddy Bear. But I know I'll never get to ride an 18-wheeler again. But this old base will keep me in touch with all my trucker friends. Teddy Bear's going to back on out now and leave you alone because, well, it's about time for Mom to come home. But you give me a shout when you're passing through, and I'll sure be happy to come back to you. Well, I came back and I said, before you go 1010, what's your home 20, my little CB friend? Well, he gave me his address and I didn't at once hesitate because this hot load of freight was just going to have to wait. I turned that truck around on a dime and I headed straight for Jackson Street 229. And as I rounded the corner, oh, I got the one heck of a shock. Oh, there was 18 wheelers lined up for 3 city blocks. Well, I guess every driver for miles around had caught Teddy Bear's call. And that little crippled boy was just a having a ball. For as fast as one driver would carry him in, another would carry him to his truck and take off again. Well, you better believe I took my turn at riding Teddy Bear, and then I carried him back and put him down in his little chair. And buddy, if I never live to see happiness again, I saw it in that little boy's face right then. We took up a collection for him before his mama got home, and each driver said goodbye, and then they all were gone. He shook my hand with a mile long grin and said, "So long, trucker. I'll catch you again." Well, I hit that interstate with tears in my eyes. I turned on the radio and I got another surprise. "Breaker 19," came a voice on the air. "Just one word of thanks from Mama Teddy Bear. We wish each and every one of you a special prayer for you, 'cause you just made my little boy's dreams come true. I'll sign off now before I start to cry. May God ride with you, 10-4, and goodbye." That, my friends, is Teddy Bear, Red Soulvine. Tough song to get through, but hey, we can do it. We can do it. We can get on through her. All right, hey, what's going on right here in town, huh? Well, how about checking it out? We're going to check it out with the folks at 2215 Drosty Road. That's who's going to check it out for us. 2215 Drosty Road. And that would be Renewable Treasures. Renewed Treasures, that is. Renewed Treasures at 2215. I believe that's where it is. Renewed Treasures in Drosty Road, St. Charles, Missouri. Yeah, 2215 Drosty Road, St. Charles, Missouri. 63301. Yep, that's right. Renewed Treasures, St. Charles. Yeah, they're another thrift shop that's got all kinds of interesting things to peruse. Stop on by, say hi, and remember, tell them Shenandoah sent you from the Shen Show. All right. Renewed Treasures, St. Charles, Missouri, 2215 Drosty Road. All righty then. I get the happy, happy people that I'll say walk in. Happy, happy people. Do it again. Anyway, hey, tomorrow we're going to have a St. Charles Municipal Band concert going on down on the riverfront at the Frontier Park, 500 South Riverside Drive, St. Charles, Missouri. St. Charles Municipal Band is a big brass band, and they play some concert music. So you might want to come on down and enjoy yourself. 7:30 p.m. Reoccurring weekly on Thursdays, every Thursday. Bring yourself a lawn chair, a blanket, family, and friends, and enjoy the outdoor concerts free to the public. And then after that said event, we're going to have the St. Charles Farmers Market out on October the 15th. Just, no, from now through October 15th, every Sunday, or Saturday, that is, every Saturday, weekly, from 7 a.m. to 12 o'clock noon, at the Foundry Arts Center here in St. Charles, 500 North Riverside Drive. I know all y'all out there are liking that Uber service, but how about having go out and meet and greet with some of the farmers in the area and see what kind of uh, products they have to offer? Because I tell you what, folks, you ain't going to find nothing better than farm fresh anything. Farm fresh vegetables, farm fresh fruits, farm fresh. Mm-mm-mm. Can't beat it. Can't beat the season. This here is the time of year to go out and get your fresh veggies from the farmers market. St. Charles Farmers Market is operated by the St. Charles Lions Club and offer produce, baked goods, jams, eggs, soaps, and much, much more. Come on out and check out the St. Charles Farmers Market. Alrighty. Then how about the Newtown Concert Series, August the 28th? The 28th is going to be on Sunday. Sunday, and that's going to be Run Forest Run. That's who's going to be out there concerting at the New Town Amphitheater from 1:30 to 4:30 p.m. So right after you get out of church, roll on down to Newtown, catch and drive through the Newtown complex and find the amphitheater. It's out there off of Newtown Boulevard. Should be easy to find off of 370. You can either go west off 370 and pick it up off of at Newtown. It's right there. It's either an Elm or Newtown exit, depending on which direction you go. If you go east, you'll be going towards Elm. If you go west, you're headed towards a Newtown. Please come and enjoy Run Forest Run from 1:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. at the Newtown Amphitheater. So come on out and enjoy. Yep, that's right. Enjoy. Chupaka, 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 chupaka. I believe in love. I believe in babies. I believe in mom and dad, and I believe in you. If I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? If I swore you were an angel, would you treat me like the devil tonight? Or if I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? If I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? If I swore you were an angel, would you treat me like the devil tonight? Oh, if I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Oh, let's see. There's a couple of them. Let's see. I believe in love. Song lyrics, I believe in love. Kenny Loggins, I see faces covering an empty eye. That ain't the one. Song lyrics, I believe in love. I believe in babies. I believe in you. There you go. Oh, and that's Don Williams. Stay out. There you go. I don't believe in superstars, organic foods, and foreign cars. I don't believe the price of gold and the certainty of growing old. That right is right and left is wrong. That north is and south can't get along. That east is east and west is west. That being first is always best. But I believe in love. I believe in babies. I believe in mom and dad, and I believe in you. Well, I don't believe that heaven waits for only those who congregates. I like to think of God as love. He's down below, he's up above. He's watching people everywhere. He knows who does and doesn't care. And I'm an ordinary man. Sometimes I wonder who I am, but I believe in love. I believe in music. I believe in magic, and I believe in you. I know with all my certainty what's going to on with you and me is a good thing. Mm, it's true. I believe in you. I don't believe virginity is as common as it used to be in working days and sleeping nights. That black is black and white is white. That Superman and Robin Hood are still alive in Hollywood. That gasoline's in short supply. There are rising costs of getting by. But I believe in love. I believe in old folks. I believe in children. And I believe in you. I believe in love. I believe in babies. I believe in mom and dad, and I believe in you. That's right, I believe in love. I believe in babies. I believe in mom and dad, and I believe in you. All right. Hey, Craig, you're a minute late. Get on into work, hey, buddy. All righty then. He's off and off again. There goes Craig. He knew I was going to sing, so he was already off. He smoked that cigarette, smoked the day's last cigarette, crushed it out, and went to bed. That's just the way it ought to be, resting his old sleepy head. Da do 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 da do do dum. I like old Don Williams. He used to crooner. He's a crooner. Song lyrics, Don Williams. Did it indeed or do dum day. Ba da be do boo dum do. Da da do do dee dee da dum. Ba da da dee 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 dee. Da 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 do dee dee da ba. Ba ba dum ba dee dee dum. She used to date a girl named Amanda years ago. And I thought I'd just throw this one up there. Met her at a skating rink. I've held it in all in words. Lord knows I've tried. It's an awful awakening in a country boy's life to look in the mirror in total surprise at the hair on your shoulders and the age in your eyes. Amanda, light up my life. Fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. Amanda, light of my life. Fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. Well, the measure of people don't understand the pleasures of life in a hillbilly band. I got my first guitar when I was 14. Now I'm crowding 30 and still wearing jeans. Oh man, the light of my life. Fate should have made you a gentleman's life. Oh man, the light of my life. Fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. Oh man, the light of my life. Fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. A gentleman's wife, wifey. All right, kids. Hey, it's time for up and out and ready for bed. That's right. It's time to rest your sleepy little head. Yeah, I got to hear Leroy in the background earlier, too, by the way. Little Thomas Leroy had been sleeping in the back, and then he got all fussy and he started to attack. He screamed and hollered, and he let out a yell. Boy, I tell you what, I was waiting for his daddy to start to wail. I was like screaming and hollering, saying, "Hey, what you doing?" He said, "I'm putting on a diaper." And boy, I tell you, he's still pooing. I tell you what, it was just a nasty old mess. There was poop over here and poop over there. And I distressed. But I was getting on, just laughing and singing this song. But it was just so funny to me. to watch my son go through what he did to me. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. It's right. It's right. Oh, Dad, it's right. That's right. It's right. It's right. It's right. It's rain. It's right. Tonight. Tonight. It's right. It's right. It's rain. It's right. Little short stories. A little short story. Do do what you wanna do. The lazy man and God's plan. Okay, hey kids, it's TV Grandpa. That's right, it's always time for everyone's favorite story time with TV Grandpa on the air. So jump up on the couch, jump up on the bed, wherever it is you rest your sleepy little head, and let TV Grandpa Shen wallow you off to sleep once again. This is an amazing moral story, a real read for kids. A long time ago, there lived a very lazy man who always looked for an easier way to feed himself. Well, one day, while he was searching for food, he saw a big fruit farm. And as he looked around, he didn't see anyone guarding the fruit on the tree. At once, he decided to steal some of that fruit. As soon as he walked into the farm and started to climb the tree, a farmer saw him and chased the lazy man. The lazy man saw the farmer coming behind him with a stick, and he got so afraid and ran so fast that he could, as fast as he could, and he ran for his life. And he reached in the forest nearby and went inside to hide. Now, after some time, he started to move on from the forest. And while crossing the forest, he saw a wonderful scene. There was a fox that had only 2 legs, but the fox was still crawling happily. The lazy man thought, how can this fox stay alive in such a poor condition? The poor fox cannot even walk properly. How it must be able to feed himself. It could be difficult, or even stay alive from the threat of other animals. Well, suddenly he saw a lion coming towards the fox with a piece of meat in its mouth. All the animals ran away as they saw the lion coming towards them because, well, the, they thought the lion was going to eat him. While the lazy man, he climbed up a tree to save himself, but the fox stayed at its place. It was not able to run with its 2 legs, and but what the lazy man saw was truly surprising. The lion left a piece of meat mm, that was in his mouth for the fox. The lazy man felt happy seeing God's play, and he thought that God, the creator of all things, always has a plan to take care of its people. And he thought that God must have planned something for him too. And so he left the place and he sat under a tree waiting for someone to feed him too. Well, he waited a long, long time. He spent hours waiting for his food. He waited for 2 days without any food. Finally, when he couldn't bear it anymore, he left the place and he decided to go back home. On his way home, he met an old sage who is a who is someone who can interpret what they saw. The old sage was known for his wisdom, and the lazy man told him everything that he saw and he thought throughout his journey. Well, the sage first gave him some food and water. After that, he asked the sage, "Oh, wise sage, the God has shown me his kindness on the handicapped fox, but why did God was so cruel to me?" The old sage smiled and he said, "That's true. God has a plan for everyone, but you are definitely a part of God's plan. However, my child, you took his sign the wrong way. You, uh, when you looked at it, God did not want you to be like the fox. He wanted you to be like the lion. So don't forget to check out. Oh, so there you go. The moral of this story is always learn to see things in a perspective, the very proper way to see yourself in a strong position to help others. Or don't go for an easy choice. Make the right choice. All right. Hey, that was story time with TV Grandpa. And now we're going to go ahead and jump into the daily bread portion of the program. And the daily bread portion of the program today is going to be brought to you by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2022 will be Psalms 113 through 115 and 1 Corinthians 6. All right, here we go. The course of a lifetime. The course of a lifetime could be long, could be short. It's a whisper. It's just a wind. It's a vapor in God's eyes, in God's time plan. But in our time plan, it's our whole life. And so we want to try to make the best of it. So today's scripture and insight for the course of a lifetime is going to be Second Chronicles 24 2 and 24, 13, and 16. So, without further ado, Second Chronicles 24, 2. Joash did what was right in the eyes of the Lord all the years of Jehoiada the priest. And the man in charge of the works were diligent, and the repairs progressed under them. And they rebuilt the temple of God according to its original design and reinforced it. And when they had finished, they brought the rest of the money to the king of Jehoiada, and with it were made articles of the finest for the Lord's temple, articles for the service and for the burnt offerings, and also dishes and other objects of gold and silver. And as long as Jehoiada lived, burnt offerings were presented continually in the temple of the Lord. Now Jehoiada was old and full of years, and he died at the age of 130 years old. He was buried with the kings in the city of David because of the good that he had done in Israel for God and his temple. And that was Second Chronicles 24 2 and 24 13 through 16. And that is the course of a life. It was a good course. It was a good life. And that was the daily bread portion of the program brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2022, which is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. So don't forget to catch the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. Alrighty then. Hey, this here's been Shen Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show. And as always, you know, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see us again tomorrow because, well, hey, we'll be here and we hope that you are